So I just got done watching Lupin the Third, Part 5, Episode 6. And it's definitely a filler episode, but it gives an homage back to part 3 with the story, uh, being Pink Jacket Lupin. And, the idea of it being really silly and comedic. This is a really slapstick and comedy focused episode where these two inventors whose father's workshop is being, under foreclosure, so they thought of an idea of a safe where you would have to have zero brain power in order to crack it open, and Lupin is 300 brain power. Yeah, so it has a really weird, silly, dumb idea for an episode that's really fitting for part 3. So it does a lot of great job in that, and also gives homages to other of past Lupin series and movies. Even a direct homage to Castle of Cagliostro. That was nice. So yeah, it was a really good part 3 episode. And I guess that's my problem with this episode. I haven't seen an episode of part 3, but it's a series that, just from what I've seen from it, like pictures and clips and stuff, it's not a series. It's one that I'm having trouble getting into, or at least when it comes to Lupin the Third. I'm more of a red jacket, green jacket, blue jacket kind of guy. I haven't really seen anything with Pink Jacket, and this is just not what I was wanting to watch when it comes to part 5. So I didn't really enjoy it. I know there's plenty of people who probably did enjoy it, who love part 3. However, for me, as someone who hasn't watched part 3 and doesn't really have much interest in watching part 3, I will eventually watch part 3, but it's one of those, it's the type of series I gotta be in a mood to watch. To watch these really heavily comedic series, that's just for slapstick and comedy. I enjoy them. They're not series I typically go out of my way to look for, unless they do something really good or something unique like Nichijou. I love Nichijou, but yeah, there's not really much substance in this episode. It's an episodic episode that you would probably see in part 3 with better animation. But the problem is, though, at the end of the last episode, episode 5, that felt like an end to the introduction to part 5, and we're ready to get into the real meat of the story. We're about ready to dive head in. I keep saying, I don't know why I'm doing that right now. But you get the point. I was ready for more. I wanted to see Spain. I wanted to see them go to Spain. I want to see what they were going to do. I wanted to see more Blue Jacket Lupin. I didn't want to see Pink Jacket Lupin. So I didn't really enjoy the episode. I'm not saying it was a good or bad episode, but I'm saying it's an episode that doesn't do anything for the overarching story, and it is a filler episode. So, yeah, I would have to mark this pretty low when it comes to part 5 episodes. Yeah, it's a silly, stupid concept. Usually I love, but when it comes to Lupin the Third, Lupin the Third's such a big series with a lot of diversity, in regards to where you enjoy, because maybe you only enjoy Green Jacket Lupin. Maybe you only enjoy the newer stuff with the Blue Jacket Lupin. Maybe you only enjoyed Red Jacket Lupin when he was on Toonami with the English dub. I love Lupin in general, but there's just some things that even I don't really tend to enjoy. So, or heck, maybe you enjoy the Fujiko Mine series, Fujiko Mine, whatever. I can't speak today. That's a problem for me. But yeah, I did enjoy this episode. Hopefully, episode 7 will pick things back up. Mind you, I don't watch the previews for the next episode before recording this, because I figure it gives me I'm only focused on this episode and not like, oh well, I know what's gonna happen next episode. But yeah, I'm hoping episode 7's better, or it's just not filler at least. And I want to get back to Blue Jacket Lupin. But anyway, that was my vlog for the latest for this episode of Lupin the Third. I said latest even though it's been out for a while and I'm the one that's behind. So anyway, see you in the next video. Au revoir.